Shockingly, I have another DC comic review for you today. Another book from my friend Chris. Thank you once again, bro. And we're going to be talking about Superman Supercorp. This is by Joshua Williamson and the start of the Joshua Williamson Superman run, which I know, yes, this has been out for a while, so I've just started reading it. I actually have issue 1 in my... I've managed to buy issue 1 of this series a few years ago. But I thought it was like just going to be like a setup. I didn't realize it was Superman #1. But now there's actual worth there. So hopefully next time Joshua Williamson's at a con, maybe I can get it signed. Who knows? Anyway, so this run, I've heard nothing but really great things about Joshua Williams' Superman. And I do love that the logo is basically the Christopher Reeve's movie logo, and I've heard nothing but like great things. I do remember reading that first issue and being like, man, this is going to be so good in trade. I'm really excited to read this comic as a whole, and after reading this, I want to read more of the trades, because holy shit, this has been an awesome series so far. So basically, this first volume takes place after Dark Crisis, and Clark is basically back in Metropolis, and Luthor is in prison for his whole thing with the Legion of Doom. And essentially what is happening is that Clark, Lex is in prison, and he's basically given all of Luthor's given Superman all of his technology in a special wing of LexCorp called Supercorp to help Superman. And Clark is very, of course, antsy about all this. On top of that, Lois is now the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, and her and Clark are happily married, they're back together again, they're married, all of that. But there's something else going on in Metropolis, where two villains, two brothers, these two mad scientists, one named Dr. Harm, because the P is silent, I imagine, and their pharmaceutical henchmen are out to get Luthor. So, yeah, this book is awesome. It feels like Joshua Williamson clearly loved the '90s cartoon, because this really does feel like the classic '90s cartoon series. There's a lot of love for Superman's other rogues gallery. The other villains being, not Lex is here, and he's helping Superman for his own ends. But the main two villains of this story, because it is 5 issues plus the annual, is that it's the Parasite and Silver Banshee, and we do get Livewire as well. So I really do love the fact that we're getting a lot of love for Superman's other rogues gallery, and I do like the dichotomy between Lex and Superman. I mean, yeah, by this point, as you guys already know, Lex is already back to being a villain, but it's going to be curious to see how that fall happens. Anyway, there's a lot of great artwork in here by Jamal Campbell, and Nick Dragata also helps as well. But Campbell's artwork is pretty magnificent. I love the colors of it all. I love how everything just kind of pops with shading. I'm trying to find a good image here to showcase that. There we go. It's stuff like that. And I love how Superman's very resistant to working with Lex, because he knows, there is an angle here, Lex. I know there's an angle you're trying to push on me and something else, but I love that Superman is being forced in, with Mercy's help, to try to make a... to use Lex. He's very resistant to using Lex's technology. I love the whole story of, that these are basically a bunch of 2-part stories, and they could have easily been dragged out. But Williamson, the thing about Williamson is that he the dude knows how long his a comic needs to be. If he knows he can wrap up a story in 2 issues, he's going to do it. Hence the case with Parasite, where Parasite has made himself into a walking plague, like a zombie plague, and has gotten so disgusting that he's infecting people with the very he's made himself into an airborne bacteria. And then we have Silver Banshee, who's dating Jimmy Olsen, because Jimmy can just sling dick that good, apparently. If there's anything to go by the new movie, I mean, right? I also love the little moments with Superman. Like in the first issue, Superman is literally like at a wedding, saving a wedding from Livewire, and basically he stays to take wedding photos with the bride and groom. Like it's stuff like that. It's just nice to see, a Superman just have fun and also have a family. Yes, I haven't forgiven Bendis for what he tried to do to Superman. And yes, there is an overarching thing that this does lead to House of Brainiac, which is also part of Absolute Power. But I want to read House of Brainiac because I'm really curious to see how that will play out. But yeah, the big overarching thing is not these two scientists who want to kill Luthor. It's Brainiac and what he's trying to do. It's Brainiac leading to House of Brainiac and the whole thing with Superman. So I'm really curious. I'm really excited to see this House of Brainiac thing. But I know there's another volume, and then it goes to House of Brainiac. Then it continues on with the other comics. All in all, this is just a fun comic. It's just nice to read a Superman comic after, and I've been wanting to read some more Superman comics because, the movie's just awesome. This is actually also a great starting point. If you watch James Gunn's Superman, I know it's been out for a while, but like if you watch James Gunn's Superman, here you go. And I find it warms my heart that like Superman comic sales have actually like climbed exponentially since the Superman movie. Marvel's been trying to do that for years, and Superman comes along, and now everyone's just like, Superman comics. It's just warms my heart. So anyway, yeah, if you want to read some Superman comics, here you go. Start here. But Chris, thank you once again for this. And yeah, if you have read Joshua Williams' Superman, let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of it? You guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.